You might be looking for some budget-friendly and just kind of generally awesome gift ideas for this holiday season or pretty much any time of year. Stick around. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my 5 favorite things to gift someone, especially the minimalists in your life. Hello, and a warm welcome back to Simple Essentials. If you're new to the channel, my name is Emmy and I talk about budgeting, organizing your life, organizing your home, a bit of meal planning and all that kind of stuff to just simplify your life in general. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber if you just hit that subscribe button below. And let's dive into today's topic. So it's early December when I filmed this, but it doesn't really matter what time of year you watch this because gift giving is a really tricky thing, and sometimes we're just really stuck for ideas, and especially budget-friendly ideas. So today I'm going to share with you my 5 favorite things, or my 5 favorite tips perhaps, as to how you can think about gift giving this season. Also, I did a video last year very similar to this with a slightly different angle, slightly different tips. So if you're interested in that, I will link that up below, up above here, as well as in the description box below. Now, let's dive into tip number 1. So tip number 1 is probably one of my absolute favorites, and it is to give someone an experience. What do I mean by that? Well, it's either giving them a gift card for an experience that you know that they really want, or giving them an experience together with you. This can be really budget friendly and very simple. So an experience can be as simple as inviting them over to your home for a beautiful home cooked meal or brunch or something like that. It could be taking them out to a bar or taking them out to a beautiful place for brunch, anything like that. And you can adjust this gift by your budget that you're working with at the time. So if you don't have a lot of money right now, making a home-cooked meal for them and having them over for dinner or something like that can be a really beautiful, very inexpensive present where you also get to spend some time together. And that leads me into tip number 2. The second tip is to give someone board games, and it's not for everyone, but I do really like board games for 2 reasons. 1, they get us away from digital screens and that kind of stuff, and 2, they help us kind of connect and have a laugh and do something different that many of us wouldn't do. So some of our favorite board games at the moment is Monopoly Deal. Absolutely love this. Paul, my partner, kicks my butt in regular Monopoly all the time, but with Monopoly Deal, which is the card deck version, I actually have a chance of winning. Another game that we love at the moment is the Labyrinth, and this is a really great one both for adults and kids. I really like it. I'm going to link some of my favorite board games below if you're keen to check them out. But board games is a really fun thing because sometimes they can be a little bit more expensive, but there are, like Monopoly Deal I think is like 15 bucks, so it's can be really inexpensive and you can work with the budget that you have as well. Tip number 3 is to gift someone a subscription to something that they either would like or that they normally use anyway. So if they're a music lover, you can give them a subscription or a gift card to Spotify Music or something like that. If they love TV shows, you could gift them a Netflix or a Disney subscription or anything like that. And the cool thing about this is that it's something that you gift maybe not only to the person but to their whole household. So for example, if you have friends with kids and they really love the Disney Channel, you can give them a Disney subscription and the whole family will enjoy it together. The cool thing about this as well, it's very minimalist. Some might say it's a little bit boring, but I actually really like giving people things that they actually need and use. So that's one tip for you to think about, and it can also be extremely budget friendly. You don't have to give someone a subscription for a whole year. It could be gifting them a couple of months of subscription for something. On to tip number 4, and this is the personalized hamper. A personalized hamper can be anything, again, working within the budget that you have. So for example, if you have a friend that really loves tea and coffee, you could put together a little gift set within your budget in a little hamper for them. If they really like chocolates or anything else, you can put together a little gift hamper for them or a little care package. You could throw in a face mask or a hand lotion or whatever it is that your friend or the group of friends that you're gifting this to would like. Also, a really good budget-friendly hack is if you're going, well, I don't have a pretty box or a hamper to put it in, go to your local secondhand store. Every single time I go op shopping, as we call it here in Australia, or secondhand shopping, you might call it where you live, they have beautiful little baskets and glass bowls and things like that that you can pick up for pennies and put together a really beautiful little hamper. So it could be something really thoughtful, really inexpensive, and really personalized. And finally, tip number 5 ties in a little bit with the very first one, which is to gift someone an experience. But essentially, this one is to give someone a personalized gift card from you. Now, you could do a gift card from a big chain, you know, whether they like going to Kmart or they go shop at Amazon or whatever that is. You could give them a gift card like that too. I find that can be really useful if someone's hard to buy for, but you know that they use that shop or they go to that place to purchase things often. My favorite one though is to do what I call a personalized gift card, which is something that you make yourself for them depending what they need. And this doesn't have to cost you anything except perhaps purchasing a card or printing out a homemade card that you make on your computer. So what could a personalized gift card be for? Well, some really common things that I have done or that I've seen people do in the past is offer to help your friend with gardening. Any friend that you might have who's really busy or really struggling, you know, you could offer to come and help them with gardening for a whole day, or you could give them the gift of babysitting once or twice so that the parents can go out and have a night out without the kids. You could gift someone a whole house clean if they're really struggling. I, being a minimalist who loves organizing and decluttering, I have in the past gifted friends my time for a whole day or a whole weekend to help them declutter a particular space that they found really difficult. And making vouchers or making your homemade gift cards is actually easier than you think. You could just do it in Word or PowerPoint or something like that on your computer, Google a couple of images and put together your own gift card like that and print it out. Another tool that I love, and I'm not sponsored by them at all, is canva.com, so canva.com. You can get a free membership and go in there, and they have beautiful templates that you can just literally use and change the text on. I'll include here on the screen some of the options that they do have. So that's a really lovely thing to do and to gift to someone, because quite often it's something that someone would never ever ask for, but by gifting it to them, they might just love it. So those are my 5 favorite gift giving types of categories. And what I love the most about all of these is you can adjust them to your budget and you can make sure that it's something that the person or the people would actually like to have. Because the most important thing when it comes to gift giving is that's the thought that counts, not the price tag. And by gifting someone time and energy and care and thought, sometimes that's worth more than any money in the world. I hope you have a beautiful and safe holiday season wherever in the world that you are. And if you're watching this another time of year, please take all of these gift ideas on board, because they're not just for the holiday season. Now, I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite gift giving tips are, whether they're minimalist or not. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I'd love to see you in the next video.